Ready to start paying down debt? Credit cards can be an amazing tool, but the high interest rates can make it difficult to get out of them. You might be thinking that you don't have enough money to pay off your credit cards. This is true, but you can make a difference. You just need to know how to manage your finances. If you can relate, this video is for you. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to pay off credit card debt fast. Banks make most of their money off of interest rates, and they do that by charging customers based on how much they borrow. For example, if you take out a $1,500 loan and pay just the minimum, you'll still owe $150 in interest fees. So, even though you paid less than the minimum, the bank still makes plenty of money off of your debt. Suppose you are having trouble paying off your debt. In that case, there are many things you can do to help pay off your credit card debt as fast as possible, including finding a job or doing freelance work, paying off the smallest balance first, and taking advantage of special offers that can help you pay off your debt faster. If you watch this video until the very end, you'll get a clear idea of how to pay off credit card debt quickly, so that you'll be able to pay off the debt with the lowest interest rate. So, pay close attention. Here are 6 tips on how to pay off credit card debt fast. Number 1. Get your spending under control. You don't have to spend every penny you earn. In fact, cutting back on your expenses can save you thousands of dollars per month. You might think you're being careful with your finances by sticking to a strict budget, but it's easy to spend too much without realizing it. Suppose you do decide to keep up your spending. In that case, there are ways to manage your finances better and make sure you always have enough money in the reserve to cover unexpected expenses. When you reduce spending, you don't necessarily have to sacrifice quality items. You just have to make smarter choices about what you spend your hard-earned cash on. Here are some tips to help you start trimming your expenses and putting more money toward debt repayment. 1. Keep a record of your expenses. Create a spreadsheet with your income and expenses, including everything from your mortgage payment to your grocery bill. Then cross out any unnecessary expenses, such as those you shouldn't be paying for anyway, like gym memberships and subscriptions. 2. Cut back on eating out. If you eat out every Friday night, try cutting back to once per week. If you've been hitting Starbucks 3 times a day, try switching to coffee shops closer to home. 3. Cut back on your daily spending. Find the best deals on things you buy frequently. Look for coupon codes and printable coupons for stores near you. Number 2. Stop using your credit cards. When you use your credit card, you basically agree to pay a certain amount of money to the company that issued the card. This is known as interest. You'll have to pay this interest each month, regardless of how much you actually spend on the card. The average American household spends more than $10,000 per year just paying off their debts. If you've been carrying around a pile of credit cards, you know how easy it is to swipe one out of your wallet every time you want to buy something. But what happens when you don't? A study found that people are much less likely to spend money when they don't have access to their credit cards. In fact, research suggests that even having just one credit card makes people more likely to spend. Take a break from new credit card use. Pausing forever on a credit card may or may not be what you want to do. If you keep charging things to your cards, you'll end up paying interest charges and fees even if you can't pay off the full balance each month. Plus, you won't have access to those funds during emergencies. And since you'd rather not spend money you don't have, taking the cards away from you could help prevent impulse purchases. The best thing you can do is cut your credit card spending down to 0. Once you're done paying off your debts, you can start putting money into savings again. But until then, you won't be able to afford anything else. Number 3. Use the debt snowball method. The debt snowball method is one of the most popular ways to tackle credit card debt. You start with the lowest balance, make payments every month, and work up to the largest balances. Once you've paid off the larger debts, you move on to the next highest balance. Continue paying down the cards in this order until you've paid off all your debts. The debt snowball method is a great way to build momentum. If you're thinking of using the debt snowball method to get rid of your credit card debt, then you should first make sure that you know exactly what you owe. You need to be able to figure out how much money you will save by paying off the smallest balances first. The debt snowball method works like this. You start by listing your account balances in order, starting with the lowest balance. Then set up a monthly budget to pay the minimum amount due on every credit card except the one with the lowest balance. You'll still have to pay interest on that card, but you won't accrue any additional charges because you're staying within your budget. Once the balance on that card reaches zero, move the money you were using for that minimum payment to the next lowest balance account. Repeat this process until you've paid off the largest debt. Number 4, use the debt avalanche method. The debt avalanche method is similar to the snowball method. However, unlike the snowball method, which focuses on quickly getting rid of small debts, the avalanche method focuses on first paying off the largest debt. This way, you can immediately pay off the debt with the highest interest rate. Once that debt has been cleared out, you make all your extra payments to another debt with the next highest rate, and so on. This technique works well mathematically. If you're paying $1,000 per month toward a $10,000 balance, you'll save thousands of dollars over a decade. Number 5, consider credit card consolidation loans. Another way to deal with your credit card debt is to consolidate your bills using a personal loan. A debt consolidation loan is an installment loan used to pay off credit card debts. Unlike credit cards, personal loan payments are usually based on a set date and a fixed monthly payment amount. This makes it easier to budget your money and stick to a plan. You can also choose how much you want to borrow and the length of the term. It's also possible to work out a payment plan with your creditors. This means that you'll agree to pay off certain amounts of your balance each month. The idea is that this will allow you to reduce the overall amount of interest that you owe. On average, personal loans have slightly better terms than credit cards. But your rate will depend on things like your credit score and whether or not you've had problems with lenders in the past. If you have good credit and haven't missed payments on any loans in the past, you might qualify for a low rate. Number 6, get a balance transfer credit card. You can improve your financial situation by using a balance transfer. These cards let you move existing balances from one card to another. This will give you a chance to get rid of your old debts and start paying down your balances at a low interest rate. You'll need to make sure that you pay off your current cards before transferring the money to the new ones. Typically, you'll pay no fees up front, and the 0% APR promotion lasts anywhere from 6 to 24 months. You'll usually end up paying a balance transfer fee ranging from 2% to 5%. So make sure you don't overpay on the initial transaction because you could wind up paying even more later. And while balance transfers are great for paying down your debt, they aren't always the best option for building savings. As always, thank you for watching. Please hit the like button if you find this video helpful and share it with others you think might benefit from it. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.